Brothers and sisters, I recognize tonight all of the candidates who are here tonight from the New National Party. I recognize all of them. How many times did you recognize them, Brother Bo? I'm tempted. I recognize all of them tonight. But tonight I want to recognize in a very special way, I agree with you, the next parliamentary representative for St. David, Sister Nolene Thompson. I also want to recognize tonight a gentleman who has served this country and served this constituency. Dear friend, Brother Oliver Joseph, we recognize you for the work that you've done in this constituency over the years. May God continue to bless you. Other executive members of the New National Party, soldiers and supporters of the New National Party, I see you have your backpack and you're ready. I see you have your Gideon boots and your khaki suit and you're ready. But tonight I say St. David's. Tonight I say Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique too. I recognize every single person in this room. Brothers and sisters, I listened to Sister Nolene tonight, and there is just one conclusion that I drew from our entire conversation. And I concluded by saying, enough. I conclude by saying, enough is enough. Brothers and sisters, this country has had enough of the National Democratic Congress. And as you said it, we fed up. We are fed up. But I say to you tonight, it is one thing to be fed up. It is one thing to say, enough is enough. But it's another thing to take the necessary actions that are necessary to prove that you believe enough is enough. So I say to you tonight, even before I get into my presentation, ensure that every person, which is the majority of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, who is also fed up, I say to you, every person who says to you, enough is enough, ensure that they are registered to vote in the next general elections. Because I say to you, if we only continue on this trajectory, I can't say Crapo smoke with pipe because I believe Crapo don't smoke with pipe already. And that is why I say tonight, we are at a serious crossroad in this country. And decisions must not be made just on emotions, how we feel, how hurt we feel, the pain that women feel, the pain that elderly citizens feel, the pain that men who are working on construction sites where the government is paying and they cannot receive salaries. Brothers and sisters, it is not just about how we feel. It is far more than how we feel. Brothers and sisters, it is about the facts. The facts of what we had before and what we have now and what we know we are capable of doing better for Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. So when I went to the supermarket, after listening to a family that I visited, and they explained what it cost to put one proper meal on the table. It was a painful exercise. Because you know what? In this country, there are some people who can shop for the month. And there are some people who could only shop one meal at a time. And that is the reality of the situation in Grenada for many people who were not in that situation back in 2022. One shopkeeper said to me, I cannot remember the last year that somebody came to buy quarter pound of something. She said, I cannot remember people coming and ask, what is the price for quarter pound saltfish? Brothers and sisters, the struggle out there is real. And unless we are honest, we are going to continue to defend party and forget the real issues that affect real people in this country. So I say to you, it doesn't matter which party is in government. What matters most is the pain that the people of this country are feeling tonight. The families where one person has worked since December. Imagine this. Since December. And that one person bringing a meal in a home. We are in March. It's my anniversary night. I should be in bed with my husband. We are in March. And brothers and sisters, imagine from December, we telling somebody who is the sole breadwinner in a house that the system have a glitch. Well, I say if the system has a glitch from December to March, the system must also go. The government must go, but the system needs to go as well. Because when people cannot feed their children, they don't care about the glitch. And as I said to you last week, by some miracle, no member of this government and their key supporters are affected by the glitch. What a miracle in this country. So I ask you tonight, brothers and sisters, do you remember the days when people were affected by the rise in fuel costs around the world and the cost of electricity went up? Do you remember when the new National Party removed all VAT on electricity and reduced the non-fuel charge by 25%? Do you remember? Brothers and sisters, I know that you remember. And I ask those who say the cost of living is going up everywhere in the world, I ask them tonight, do you remember when NNP enforced this reduction to reduce the cost of living? Do you remember? In other words, there are things that government could do. Brothers and sisters, I ask you tonight, do you remember when the cost of fuel at the pump was going up? Do you remember? Did the NNP say world crisis? Did the NNP make excuses? Did the NNP say its hands are tied? What did the NNP do? It capped the cost of gas at the pump. And NNP say Anytime it goes over $15, Brother Oliver, NNP will take on the additional cost for the busmen, for the private vehicle owner, for the people of this country who are affected. Brothers and sisters, do you remember? I ask you tonight, and I'm asking these questions for a reason. Because it appears that some people are prepared to defend their party to the grave. Because if this thing continues, people will die in this country because they cannot eat. Brothers and sisters, I ask you, do you ever remember the NNP putting a VAT on sugar, an essential commodity that almost every family would buy in this country? Do you remember us doing that? Brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, NNP understand when people are in pain. NNP doesn't just understand because you say you are in pain. We feel your pain. We feel your struggle. And we don't just create excuses. What do? We take action to address the issues. I say to you, put your hands together for NNP tonight. And that is why I ask you tonight, do you remember? You know, there's a song like that. I ain't going to be like Brother Bowler and sing those songs. But I ask you, do you remember in the COVID crisis when civil servants could not come out to work for months? Do you remember when taxi men could not make a trip? They had to lock up inside. Do you remember how fishermen were affected and farmers were affected? And do you remember what NNP did? Subsidies, financial support to help those who needed help. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember, brothers and sisters? What did the NNP do for those people that were on seed? The people, like every part of the world, where you would have people who need the government support, whether you go to New York or you go to England, even some of our families benefit from support from governments around the world. Do you remember in the crisis that I spoke about, what did the NNP do to those who were on the seed program? What did the NNP do? We increased it by $150. Do you remember? Brothers and sisters, do you remember after we experienced Hurricane Ivan and the NNP administration saw how we had to depend on people outside of this country and how vulnerable we were? The NNP said, now, we must put something in place to protect our people, to help our taxi men, our fishermen, our farmers, our single mothers. We have to put something in place. And you know what? Women know about that best, where you shove something under the mattress for rainy days. And when everybody run out, you could pull out at $20. That's the NNP for you. That's the NNP for you. And that is why the NNP, when it left office, we were in a position that if burial came, we could help ourselves. If something like Ivan came, we have a start to help ourselves. So we said we're going to put a reserve in place. That is why the Treasury was pregnant with $500,000 in surplus. 500 million. Well, right now, you see, I'm probably so concentrating on what the situation is now. Brothers and sisters, could you imagine from $500 million in surplus. Where are we today under the NDC? We are in a deficit of over $300 million. I say to you, that is enough grounds to vote out the NDC from office. The fact that you inherited $500 million and you wipe it out in less than 4 years, and we are down to a deficit, it is enough reason to pack your backpack and leave. Because you are showing that you do not have what it takes to manage this country. So I say to us, brothers and sisters, this is not simple. This thing is not about politics. This is not about NNP. Don't get fooled, you know. Don't get fooled. This is not about NNP and NDC. This is about a country that we love that is suffering right now from mismanagement. That is what it is about. It doesn't matter who is in office. What matters, we do not have a government that care about the people of this country. So after they add VAT on sugar, after they put a levy on water, after they removed the 25% non-fuel charges that was reduced, they placed it back. After they put back the VAT on electricity, they still had the conscience. They still had the gall to add another tax upon that. Brothers and sisters, on top of that, brothers and sisters, they continue to add all kind of tax, asking us to pay to maintain the road. Jesus, well, this one is the worst. What are we paying for? The charges are going up, and the road is getting worse every day. Brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, those who hold position governing this country, they ought to know that people in this country need more support. And if they're to take one page from the NNP, is exactly what I just explained. How did the NNP respond to the people when the people were facing a crisis? So this crisis, brothers and sisters, we know that there is imported inflation. We know that things are coming from over. We're not dumb. We're not stupid. We know. But we're not talking about that. We are saying when the price of fuel internationally went up, NNP did not blame international markets. NNP did something, and that is all we are asking them. Do something, because nothing is happening. Brothers and sisters, nothing is happening. Nothing is happening for the people who need the support in government. But I'll tell you where something is happening. So while the government says to us, to the person who was able to buy a pound of turkey wings for $4.50 in 2022 and cannot buy it now for $9.50 and $10 in 2025, listen what they're saying to that person. The world market, financial crisis internationally, the economics overseas affecting locally. What's she talking about? But while they are telling us, tighten your belts, manage yourself, go plant fig and dash in, and that's great. That's great. That's actually great. Let's plant more. But while they're telling us what to do, go and plant fig and dash in, spend less, eat less, manage your weight, don't drink so much sugar. They're telling us all that we need to do. Listen what they're doing for themselves. Brothers and sisters, life in this country is really unfair. So we hear you. Don't buy rice because you cannot afford rice. Go and plant bananas. Well, how long banana taking to bear? What do you do while the banana tree is growing? But while they tell you that, what is unconscionable is that they are not telling you that their salaries went up by 150%. And then they went and they tighten up things. And they put new rules in place. And they boast, they give the police 4%, 4%, 4%. No police officer should celebrate 444 when the government take 150% in 1 year. No police officer should celebrate this. It is like eating the bread and feeding the workers the crumbs while the cost of living continues to go up. But it's not just the fact that they're increasing their salaries. When they travel, ask them about the podium. Ask them, ask Sister Kate and Brother Oliver what theirs used to be. And ask what those in office are taking for themselves now. Traveling around the world, $25,000 just to rent a house for the Prime Minister to live in. Brothers and sisters, I say to you tonight, this cannot be fair. So while the police officers ask them in Grand Roy Police Station, they have to borrow a vehicle from Guave to do their work. Ask prosecution in Grenville, and they will tell you to do their work. They have to wait for the main departments to make a vehicle available. I am saying to you, while that is happening, government is buying 15 new vehicles for MPs and paying over $75,000 per year to put gas. And don't ask how much it's costing for tires, because you see them up and down, up and down. And ask them about the private work. Ask them about where some of these vehicles are seen, while the police officers are begging for a vehicle. Some of our clinics are begging for an ambulance. That is what they are buying. And even buying luxury vehicles for some in government. I say to you tonight, it's not fair. It cannot be fair for the man or the woman from St. David's who paid $60 a month for the high blood pressure medication. And I can tell you this as a fact. There's a particular high blood pressure medication that went from $60 in 2022. A month's supply is now $190. Do you know what some people are facing out there? So there are people who tell you that they risk their very lives every day because they cannot afford a month's supply of high blood pressure medication. You know what it is to have high blood pressure and not have something to take? Well, I know they're going to say, drink passion fruit juice. That, yeah. Just now they're going to say, drink garlic. Yeah? But I'll tell you, brothers and sisters, what did the new National Party do when it was not even $190? We were working on the National Health Insurance because we said no one should be denied of basic medication because they don't have the cash in their hand. And what was the dream of the NNP? Take your card, go to the pharmacy, take your card, go to the medical facility and get the basic services that you need without having to pay. I demand of this government, I demand of this government to immediately get back to the National Health Insurance Plan that the new National Party left in place. Brothers and sisters, we cannot continue on this trajectory. We cannot. And so as I close tonight, brothers and sisters, I want to say to you, this is not a team that is brand new and coming to experiment on you. This is a team of some new, competent, passionate, heart-serving, people-loving candidates combined with people with full experience in government. That is the team that we are presenting to you. But you know what is excellent about the new National Party's team? We have a backup team that is there to support and to give guidance. People who have served for years in government and would make their expertise available, like Dr. Keith Mitchell, Brother Gregory Boeing, and others who have served this country for years. Brother Oliver, with his expertise, brothers and sisters, have already said, anywhere that I can help as it relates to the economy of this country and getting it back on foot, I stand ready to serve the people of this country. So we have people who understand service. We have people who are ready to serve because they understood what we did before, and they are ready to do it again. Just one little difference, team. We are going to do it even better the next time around. And we give you that commitment tonight, St. David's. We know the challenges. We know the problem you face. Sister Nolan Thompson and the new National Party team is ready to serve the people of St. David's and Grenada. So I give you the guarantee tonight as I close. Immediately, thank you for the endorsement. You will put Sister Nolan Thompson there. Brothers and sisters, I close with the commitment of the capable team that we are putting together. And in case you want some good news tonight, that's even better than what I said before. I am giving you the commitment that within 1 week time, candidate number 15 will be launched. We backpack and we're ready. But even more importantly is where I'll close. Brothers and sisters, we cannot continue like this. We are ready for the task ahead. Yes, Northwest, I hear you. You're ready. All right. We cannot continue like this. And this is where I'm closing. We are making ourselves available to serve the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. And when we return into office, I say to you from day number 1 on the priority list will be to reduce the cost of living in this country. So we are going to take very clear, decisive, immediate steps, starting with electricity, water. Brothers and sisters, things government could do, government must do. Brothers and sisters, I say to you, not just water, not just electricity, brothers and sisters, but there are some essential goods and services that are on a price control list, which means government controls how high it can go. And we are going to review that list immediately. And we are going to do that with the intention to ensure that we can add additional essential items on that list because we understand your pain. So we are going to move in 2 steps. Those immediate things that we can do to put money back in your pocket so you can put food on your table. And brothers and sisters, we are then going to take some urgent actions to stabilize this economy, to stimulate this economy, and to ensure that what we are doing in managing this country is bringing benefit to the people of this country. So I say to you, stand tonight if you're prepared to stand with the new national party. I say to you, lift your hands tonight if you are prepared to stand with the new national party. As I invite the team members who are here tonight, I ask you to join me on stage, because every night that we face our people, we are making a commitment to you that when we return, we are returning to do things better, managing the economy, managing the country, and putting people back to work, putting money in the pockets of our people. May God bless you. May God bless St. David's. May God bless Grenada, Carriacou, and Pitimatnik. We love you. We love you. We love you, St. David.
I love you, Lord, for your mercy never fails me. All my days I've been held in your hand. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. And all my life you have been so good, yes. Every breath that I make, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. You know I love your voice, for you have led me through the fire in darkest nights. You are close like no other.